Thank you so much. Welcome to this special program with the National Assembly member for Lower Fulladu West, Honorable Gibbi Mballow, who is also from the ruling NPP. Can you give us an update on the letter you wrote to the U.S. State Department relating to the issue of USAID caught in the Gambia? What update do you have to tell us about it? Because we are trying to appeal to the U.S. government to reconsider their decision.
Yes, but before I want to give you on the update, I just want people to understand the primary objective of me writing that letter is to enjoy parliamentary diplomacy. And not only parliamentary diplomacy, also an advocate. Because I am doing a lot of advocacy for my constituency, and that is within the Gambia. So when issues that will hinder certain development in the Gambia, I think by virtue of my responsibility, I can do that advocacy. So in that same vein, that was the reason why I take up this bold step to write a letter to the President Donald Trump and the American government for them to rescind the decision that they intend to um, hold the USAID support to developing countries, including the Gambia. Yes, this letter I submitted to the mission office in Banjul, that is the US Embassy in Banjul. They acknowledge of receiving the letter, and they also informed me that this letter would be forwarded to the protocol for the State Department. And I also received an information that the letter is received and they will get back to me for further discussion as it is demand in the letter.
Gambians are eager to know, do you have any update about it, or what are your reactions to what has already been said by the Minister of Information, Dr. Ismaila Cisse?
Well, when I heard about this deputation, this was also a top concern for me, and I wish I could have included in on the letter for the U.S. government to revisit that decision. But thank God today, from the Ministry of Information, from the 3,000 of Gambians, the ministry have confirmed today that they only have 4 names of individual to verify. So meaning, instead of 3,000, it is now 4. But I'm very happy because if you looked at the discomfort that deportation brings to the family, and so also the impact it have on the remittance that is coming from that particular country, and it's also not a good sign of the two countries bilateral relationship. So this was a worrisome, and Gambians were so concerned that our sons and daughters, our brothers, our moms and uncles who have left this country for a longer period of time, if you want to bring them back, it is really not going to be easy on the economy. And also, if they were not prepared to come, when you bring them, you will leave them disparate and destitute, and that will add a burden onto the current challenges that the government is facing in trying to provide adequate employment for the people of this country. So, to thank God that from the Minister of Information, the government only have to verify only names, only 4 names. So I believe that is very progressive, and this is what we want to hear. And we believe that those 4 names also, if there is potential opportunity for their deportation to be cancelled. I am not a fan of deportation because it has a lot of implication to the country, to the family, to the individual, and also to the economy of this country.
Well, the political temperature in the Gambia is rising. Everything is looking like if the election 2026 is going to take place this year, when it's actually supposed to be next year. The NPP and the other opposition parties are also hitting the ground running. What are the chances for the NPP to win in 2026?
I am confident that MPP have a chance simply because the people of this country are looking at government that have the plight of their need and aspiration to the top of their agenda. And His Excellency President Adam Barrow and his government, this is the agenda that they are pushing. They have acquired so much peace in this country. As a result, he's been awarded the most peaceful president of the world. And not only that, he is nurturing democracy to the latter, whereby the freedom of speech, freedom of movement and association, the rule of law is being applied. And there are a lot of massive development that is happening both in the rural and the urban Gambia. And then all the people need is development and peace. And these administrators have accorded them a lot of development and peace. So because of this, no doubt, I believe that NPP is going to win massively.
Well, a lot of Gambians are very discouraged about the current situations in the current situation in the country regarding high crime rate, the issue of armed robbery, the issue of the alien economy, a host of other factors. Don't you think these are issues that could really decide the 2026 presidential election?
Yes, the Gambian people have confidence in the administration. You see, for example, when come to the economy, we all know globally that the economy of the globe is going through a difficult moment. These endless wars and these pandemics have affected the growth and the development of a lot of countries, including the developing countries, and these unnecessary wars around the globe. And Gambia is not an exceptional. But I'm telling you that if you look at the economy, if you go to the dashboard, you know that Gambia economy is growing. And also, I want you to understand that for the history of this country, this is the administrative that is able to have domestic resource mobilized to the extent that is fostering a lot of development in the area of roads, in the area of rural electrifications, rural water availability, and also enhancing farmers. This government is doing very well around it, and also they have undergo a lot of transformation in terms of revenue leakage, and also the government is moving towards a digital economy. We want to do most of our process to be digitalized, and those projects have already begun, and there are tremendous results that are coming out. Coming back to the opposition, yes, they will be working on their strategies to make sure that they will come to power in 2026. We also are working on our strategies to ensure that we remain in power. So what we are doing is we consolidating our gains from various sectors, from health, agriculture, education, the Tibet vocational issues in the area of security. And you see, when it comes to the area of security, I will tell you, democracy had its own price because we were under dictatorship. Now we are being left on a democratic environment. We must pay the price because that democracy is very young. At some time, people want to abuse the democracy level. But thank God to our security sector, especially the Gambia Police Force, most of these crimes are recorded, and the people, the culprit or the suspect, are arrested and are on prosecution. So this is telling you that everything is moving in the way that we expect it to happen. Although I agree there should be some room for improvement, which the government and the security sectors are looking for it. But also we have to acknowledge that we have to pay the price for democracy.
Well, what are the chances you have as a National Assembly member for Lower Fulladu West, knowing that your predecessors do not really enjoy a second term? Do you think you will win a second term or you will earn a second term in Lower Fulladu West?
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I'm confident that I will have the opportunity to serve the people of Lower Fulladu for the second time. Simply because uh, I am readily available for the people of Lower Fulladu, and I have initiated a lot of development in that area, and they easily access me. And not also only on that, they have seen me taking part in debates and uh, highlighting issues of their concerns, things that really impact on them and their lives. So that have given them courage, And I believe that also I have town hall meetings. I almost visit all constituency to listen to them. And on quarterly basis, I will go to the community radio and have a radio talk show where most of the people have the opportunity to speak, identify their challenges, and also enjoying from the atmosphere, condition of democracy. Because if you look at now, currently we had a youth parliament, and then we also have the children parliament. So all these people reach the people in their various communities. So this gives me an advantage, and what I'm doing is visible. So as a result, I believe all what the people of Lower Fulladu wanted in a member of parliament, I am giving them those what they want, because I participate in debates, I initiate projects, I ensure that the youth are inclusive in decision making. I also make sure that women also access information, and also try to bring them together so that they can also benefit from the women projects, help them register themselves and the like. And because also I am a unifying agent in Lower Fulladu, so I believe that I will benefit being elected for a second time.
On that note, thank you so much, Honorable National Assembly Member for Lower Fulladu West, for talking to us about the issues that matter in the Gambia as of now. Thank you so much. I am Gibbi Mballow.